So remember how last time I was like, man, forget Valhalla, Niflheim, or whatever. I want a DLC where we play as Basim. After I said that, I had like a sneaking suspicion of like, wait, does Odyssey or not Odyssey? I keep thinking of it as Oasis. No, it's Mirage. Does Mirage take place in Baghdad? Yes, and in it, you play as Basim. So that's cool. Even more reason to be excited about the next game. Get to be Basim and presumably see how he lost his family like he was telling us about last time. That was pretty hilarious to find out. Where I'm like, I want to play as that guy. And then I go and look it up and it's like, you get to play as that guy. He gets a whole game. At least I don't have to worry about the same thing happening in Mirage, where we get a character and I'm like, oh man, this character's so cool. I want to play as them. And then they're literally one of the protagonists from Shadows. I don't know what century feudal Japan is in, but Japan is probably far enough away from Baghdad that you probably won't see any characters from Shadows in Mirage. So, although now that I've said that, watch the ninja lady will be in there somewhere. She'll be at like the Assassin's Bureau. She'll be like that one assassin that traveled to Italy to see Ezio. I think she came from China, so that's. I mean, I don't know where Baghdad is. I don't know if that's going from China to Italy is the same as Japan to Baghdad, but probably not quite. So I did end up getting some viewpoints, and actually, I killed a boss. I killed what was around here, I think. Maybe it was like over here. Yeah, I killed one of these icons. They're like a daughter of something or other. So I think I'm strong enough to do those. Oh yeah, and actually, I wanted to go over here. I think that's the right spot. Because I got, when I defeated the boss, the daughter of something or other, I got a knife or sword, and it said, well, it's not battle ready, not suitable for battle, but it might just be a key to something. And it reminded me of that statue where there's like the guy, and it's like, I think he had knives in his back, and there was like one big slot for was pretty obviously supposed to be the key, in the form of a blade of some sort. I think this is that blade. So let's go to it. See what piece of armor this is. Or it could be a weapon. I don't know. I guess I could have looked it up and saved myself some time just in case it's not worth it, because I probably won't be using it. Oh yeah, and I got Thor's pants. Thor's pants was one of the rewards for beating that boss. I like how I was popping out of the hay and I made a guy go, huh? After I said, I got Thor's pants, huh? Yeah, Thor's pants. And the boots. I feel like I was on a more interesting train of thought. We're leading to one before I interrupted myself saying about, oh, I got the viewpoints. Oh, well, whatever. Wasn't important, I guess. And I did kill, I believe both of the known zealots. So now I'm just waiting to find more. Yeah, I just need 2 more, and I have no idea where to look for them. So I would have went out and got them if I knew where to look, but I'm just gonna wait. This story's probably gonna lead us around the world anyway. As long as I am safe in assuming that every region I have been to has had their zealot killed, then it's just a matter of waiting until I get into the more northern areas. Probably. I mean, I'll keep... I'm interrupting this interruption. But, it's weird. I have map, but I don't have viewpoint. It's weird how that works. I guess it's like some overlap from here and here. It's weird that it's splotchy though, not a circle, but I guess that's how they've been doing it. And I just haven't noticed. Look at this one. I mean, it's the opposite imprint. It's not making this shape. It's stuck in this shape, but... I don't know if I'll ever be led... Well, okay. I do remember there being a lot of options, literally options on the table. So I'm sure we'll go to each of these regions eventually. So I guess as long as I keep getting viewpoints in the areas I go to, you know, for story reasons, and then the viewpoints do reveal the Zealots. So if I keep getting viewpoints in places I'm going to for story purposes, they will show themselves eventually. So I'll just not worry about it. The other order targets are waiting on story anyway, so... Where's the entrance? Is it up there on the cliff? Up there with the bacon. Yeah, I think that's it. That's staircase there. Led my horse the wrong way. Really windy over here. Haven't noticed the wind sound effects before. I like how it just happened to have a fan going while hearing it. It's like, ooh, I feel the breeze. I'm starting to think this is not it. I don't remember where the entrance is, but I feel like this maybe was not the right spot. This feels pretty far away. Well, not much to do except check it out. Jump down the hole, down in the water, go through the bones, down through the bones. Yeah, I didn't get all the viewpoints in Lincolnshire, because I figure, in terms of getting to places, you know, in terms of getting viewpoints for the sake of fast travel, I think I got all the ones I need, because I don't really need the ones on the outskirts. Although, again, that's one of those things where it's like, I say that, but then, you know, wait for it to happen. Wait for the game to... Oh, there's 3!
Woman in the swamp. It must go here.
I didn't get the treasure, and I still wasted my time coming out here. Because there's supposed to be 3. Also, he didn't have daggers in the back. I just assumed that that's what was going to go there. Well, although I think inspecting it, Ivor says something about looks like there should be daggers here.
2 more blades may fit here.
Or a blade may fit here or something like that. Great. Well, at least this is the right entrance. Someone just started the blender. Hope you don't knew that. Like, I guess the story could end up taking me this way, but... Excuse me. I don't know. Something is telling me that these 3 will be enough, and then these ones probably won't be necessary. Because knowing my luck, if I get the get the viewpoints, and then the story would be like, "Hey, come all the way over here." And it's like, great, there's no close viewpoint. Getting these two meant nothing. Okay, where were we supposed to be? Oh, that's right. This whole time, it was like, I was over there. I figured I had saved the game where I was supposed to be, but no, I remember now. I turned the game off because I knew I was going to go fast travel over to the statue anyway, so I wasn't going to fast travel to Ravensthorpe just to fast travel to the statue. And then it turned out going to the statue was pointless anyway, because I don't have the other two swords. Well, at least now I know how many of them there are. I think I've encountered all three. Because I know I found the second one. It was right there on my map. I already pointed to it. So there's supposed to be someone here who was supposed to lead me to Lincolnshire. And I didn't notice.
Happiness, isn't it, men? Life in the rough, in the company of... You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An
Humble
amateur,
nobleman
really.
sounds like a contradiction.
Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
This is true, but I'm not gonna get on his case for semantics.
You're talking with her now. And you are?
Ah, by God's blood, my day begins with a lash of good fortune. I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeorg, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him.
It's weird to see a word
You see,
with
my father is
HT in it
ailing,
instead of
and in
TH.
Delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
If I knew my father was ill and beyond saving, I would ready myself to take his place. Will you take up his burden, should he fall?
Oh, banish the thought that such a great man should perish. But if he were to pass... Yes. Yes, I believe I could. I must.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
God praise you, Eivor.
They need me for what?
I won't
I already
lead
killed
you
Dag.
into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
That's not the right attitude. I'd rather he be living and talking than dead and quiet. That's how it's supposed to be. Just because you talk a lot doesn't mean you should die. I know that's not what she said, but, you know, it's the sentiment. Yep, see? See, look. It's like in the middle of all three of these viewpoints. Sure, this one is a bit closer, but none of these are close. I'll go here and use my boat. You know, I have been considering upping the game's difficulty. But at the same time, I don't want the challenge to cause me to have to replay things more times. You know, I don't want it stalling me because I have to take more attempts at beating something. Which is why I'm not plunging straight into the next highest difficulty area. It's like, yeah, that was... I like that I could do that, but for the purposes of streaming this, I would rather just do them in order and have them not take longer than they need to, than continue to do the hardest ones possible and have to keep kind of dragging them out. You know, having them be dragged out by nature of me having to do them over again, because I will inevitably die multiple times. Oh man, I still got the armor marked. Hang on.
Survey the area sooner.
Nice immersive way of me removing my map. It didn't work. Move all markers, please. There. Actually, wait, can't I have it to... Yeah, go to quest marker.
Hold on, good scout.
Fast travel, that's good. Is that where we're supposed to dock? Where are we going? Yeah, that's it. Oh, let's just get out of here. Oh, it's shallower than I thought over here. But it's done. Old words are funny. There's just a cacophony of letters. Wait, where's it?
If they see me, this will get
Where
messy.
did? Oh, it's search area again. Even though I'm not next to it, it's over there in the longhouse. It's hardly much of a search area if it's the entire longhouse. I just stepped foot inside and oh, there he is.
You see, Hunwald's back, drinking and jabbering as always. Hun who? Hunwald, son of our elderman. Thinks himself a real wonder, slouching with the common folk. Ponce.
Ah, leave him be. If a man wants to drink in the dirt, let him.
Yeah, at least he's trying.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the Kingdom of Lindsey will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Your line of kings died long ago, Hunwald. We're in Lincolnshire now. Do you need a map to remember?
Alfgar, my dear man, I do not need a map to prove what my bones know for truth.
His bones, no.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alvgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alvgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With
Ferocious
his influence
Swan.
and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
we're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor, with speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alvgar. And here she'll prove it.
Why is it every time I go into a longhouse I get into a fist fight?
Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus, fucking heathen.
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
That's a great way of saying he's gonna go take a leak.
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. You'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alvgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Ah! Oh!
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
I think he went out the other way. But now that I'm outside,
You see.
but it's oh, he's there.
Some trouble.
I did go out the right door. The correct door, I should say.
Soft as unbaked bread.
Leave him be!
He's put a bloody down!
This ain't the silver days paying us.
But I will survive. I must. Continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me. God is with me.
What is this guy doing? Ow. It was a really poorly timed parry. You up, Ian?
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come. Alfgar, we have won our first great victory.
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved Elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me?
Man, he really is naive, isn't he? All the way over there. I guess they want me to walk. Will he ride my horse with me if I call my horse?
Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
How about horse?
What were you
Horse is
told
good.
when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry...
Freaking stupid road enemies. You were saying? You were
Oh,
saying...
some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That was...
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Mercian gods everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
I don't know where to enter without causing trouble. Perfectly fine with me riding by before. Don't know why suddenly I come back the other way, then they're mad.
Do your duty, men! Nothing can stop us.
I really should replace that with a different move. I swear it never works out for me.
Hey, intruder, here! Come on! Take the foe down! Mine!
Let me see. I'll replace it now, I swear. What do I got? Well, this is level 2. This is also level 2. There's this, which is not level 2, but it'd be good to have both fire and poison available readily. Sure. Feign death where you just play dead. You know what? Let's see if that works. Next time I get into trouble and I don't want to fight, I'll just play dead. I'll spend my skill points while I'm in here. was I working towards? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Emergency aim. With all these perks I've got now, I really wonder if, like, when you hit max level, whatever it is, whatever it may be, if you can have every single perk. I mean, probably each perk, but I don't know about every, like, branch. I don't know if that would come out to another 100 points. Because I'm assuming the max level is like 300, because that appears to be what the max level is for the areas. Or was there one that was 400? Okay, go away, exclamation marks. The Crozier, however you say that. I have no idea what that word even is. Oh, they're up on the walls.
This town is
That guy down the road.
It was, and should still be.
It's two
Oh, to
guys.
see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
But for now, we're ducking the
How
bushes.
was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poorly.
Good time to have this
But he
conversation.
has the heart of a lion and the Holy Spirit itself within him. A bout of illness would never bring him low.
Did he think highly of you?
Oh yes, yes indeed. The thanes and clergy of Lincolnshire are not fond of me, but they do not
The
yet
people
know
of
me well
Lincoln
enough.
are not welcoming
Not
to
truly.
Danes.
Shoot, there is no road that way, I think. Or can I go in through here? Is it open? Bard! Okay, let's try this way.
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
Look like their meters filled. I don't know why they didn't attack. There we go. They wanted me to come in through this door.
Hunwald, praise God you live. I do, my dear Reaganhair, body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
I feel like all of these are dumb questions. Have you looked for him? Yeah, probably. Who took him away? I don't know. Did he go willingly? No.
Who took the Eldermen? Was it soldiers or men of God?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And a healer, too. One who had oft been a guest in this house.
Galwina, one of the sisters my father put great faith in. He
Why does
still
the name
has
sound
friends
familiar?
in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right, we'll find a quiet way in if we can.
Why am I facing this door? It's barred.
Who is that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the
Let's go
place,
this way.
and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
You pay him in salt? What, can he not climb?
This place is heavily guarded.
He can't even jump a fence? Is he not? Did he get caught? Is he in a struggle? Nope, he just stopped. I actually kind of like this. For as many fights as I'm sure I'm going to get into. It's kind of cool having to escort someone through, well, it was distrust, and now it's becoming, restricted. I don't think that's the place we're supposed to be.
Let's see.
Okay, let me crouch in this bush for a moment. That is not code for me taking a poop.
Sunan, guide me.
I have no idea where I should be going. I can probably take that road. But are those guards? Well, the gate is definitely guarded, but I don't know about that broken part of the wall. That should clearly be guarded too. Or at least fenced. What about this way? What if I go this way?
See you, old friend.
Nope. This kind of reminds me of that city I was in Dragon's Dogma. Got to that big city with that. I think it was when you're like, it was very early in the game, and you fight a Hydra and you take its head off to a city. I'm going the wrong way. Kind of the wrong way. I think I had arrived where I was supposed to be with the head, and I could not figure out where to go next. I don't think I had an objective.
There's damp on the air. I fear grey clouds will gather soon.
And I swear I have made like 3 or 4 attempts to play through that game. And I think I mostly stopped because it is kind of a difficult game, like combat-wise. It's very easy to just lose all your health and die. But, that time was definitely just me not being able to figure out where to go and getting frustrated and not playing anymore. I think Dragon's Dogma is just not the game for me. I think it's cool, but it clearly just doesn't mesh with me.
It's a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Humboldt?
Oh,
Oh,
from
is that
time to
is that the
time.
place? That's the place.
Go, Sunan.
I can continue? Oh, from time to time. Yes.
Didn't think I was gonna interrupt him, especially because I could still hear him. And he had no way of knowing I was suddenly viewing from an eagle's point of view. He didn't have to go, "May I continue?" Oh shoot, they're going, and I'm missing my opportunity to blend with them. Blend.
Move along.
It's not like the other games where you auto-walk with them. You have to keep walking. I wasn't even sure the game had it registered that I joined them. You see, that's why I was enjoying doing this. I actually had to utilize some stealth mechanics. I mean, not had to. I could have fought people, but I'm trying to stay out of fighting.
Tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, we had no news of your return. You might have sent a messenger and spared us the suspense.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbior. That's all.
Lord Hunbior has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
Hunwald's seen the point of a dagger more than once this week. I'm only here to protect him.
Your father was at my hospice for some days, and very well treated. But he left in secret. That's all we know.
In secret? That's odd. He's not one to scurry about in the dark.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. We have searched high and low for him, but to no avail. Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my
Find
mic.
out what they know.
I thought the dialogue was over, so I started adjusting my mic. But then it wasn't, and you know, I was already making noise. I had to commit. Well, now I've got that. What else do I want? Sure, damage increases as my health goes down. Also, this gives me adrenaline for using an alternate shot. Why haven't I gotten this sooner? Those two things sound good. Especially being able to get adrenaline for just using a basically free feature of the bow. I mean, it's free now that I've gotten it. Hang on, wait. Hang on. Wait up. I'm gonna join your group. I need a blend. Yeah, there we go. I'm blended because I got the thing around me now. I got that stealth glow.
Keep going.
It's kind of weird that you have to press a button to blend instead of just walking with them and naturally becoming blended like they started doing in later games. Actually, I want to say that's one of those things where it's like, oh man, I thought this came in Assassin's Creed 3, but actually they did it in Assassin's Creed 2. Where you can just blend with any kind of crowd. I think that's an Assassin's Creed 2 thing. Yeah, don't want to fight those guys, and also that would be pointless because the door is barred. There's a clue in there, but kill those guys, but that leaves me two more guys. Oh, there's another guy approaching. Guy with the banner. I would question the point of carrying a banner around, but it's got a spike on the end, so that basically makes it a spear. They do fight like that. And spears are good, so I would not question why he has a spear. You think I could have gone in through there? Nope. I thought there would be stairs. Good hiding spot, though. Go. They're gonna find me. They're searching this grass. They're gonna find me. Where did one guy go? Oh, there's a guy there. I'm not doing anything. I wasn't doing anything! Oh, oh no! Heart attack! Ah! Am I still getting adrenaline from being in combat? Yeah, you would think them coming up to your body would ruin the illusion. Them checking you. Doesn't seem to do that. I guess they don't know about checking pulses or anything. Yeah, that's a better way to get out of combat than smoke bombs. Or at least the assassin's cantrip. Never mind. Still technically in combat.
No paradise where you're going.
Okay then.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
Sorry, window. I think the thing I came for was on the other side. Yeah, it's over here. I'm supposed to be talking to people.
Are you the head sister here?
Aye, and I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your eldermen.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your elderman would agree, so the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guards will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there, thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
Where's the bathhouse? Over there, with the stairs and a dead person. There sure is a nice cluster of icons over there. Nice little bridge. And convenient hay. Should go back on. Are you hoeing the tile? I'm no gardener, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you use a hoe for.
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
Remember, God punishes those who wish ill upon...
Go on. Ill upon who?
Eh? Oh, sorry, I was miles away. What?
Christ Jesus, you haven't got enough brains in your head to blink, have you?
No echo. Echo. No echo. Echo. Funny how it's based on camera. Is that oil down there? And that's how you assassinate a big guy without the ability to do the QTE assassinate. You weaken him first.
The body was picked clean. All valuables taken. No effort to cover the tracks. Bandit work, no doubt. Your killer has been slain. Rest well, stranger.
Free XP. I assume this is the tunnel. Can't really see. Now I can see. Ow.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
I wonder if Mirage is still going to have a bow. I feel like if it's going to go back to a more traditional style of gameplay, it's not going to have the bow on the shoulder buttons for quick access. It's probably going to be throwing knives, just like Syndicate. I mean, I'd be fine either way, as long as I can still kill people from range. I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if they decided not to give you a bow or any other ranged weapon. Because ranged weapons do kind of make it easy. I mean, I still get caught. The AI system isn't perfect, because sometimes you do just get seemingly caught for no reason. How can I stealth past this? Good collision. Hello, anyone else?
They will attack on sight here.
Had a compulsive desire to save my game. In case things go sour and I can reload. But that's not how I play Assassin's Creed. Okay. Still... Aha. Still concerned about my sneakiness. Also found treasure. Yellow feather. Excuse me, I'm burping. Okay, I'm still no... Oh, wait. I was gonna say still no particular objective. Nope, I gotta go this way. Who's seeing? Who saw? There wasn't even a reticle! Come on! See? Sometimes you do just get caught for no reason. No warning. You know, the thing that the games have had built into them since the first game. That little, you know, indicator that's like, hey, someone's looking at you. You should be careful. You should slow down. Maybe consider jumping in a hiding spot. The thing that's supposed to give you fair warning that you're being looked at. And that someone might discover you soon. I've had that since the first game, and that this game hasn't, and decided not to use it. Oh look, it's the equipment piece. And not locked. Longbow. Don't I already have a longbow? Like, isn't that just a generic name for it? No, hunter bow. Longbow is a predator bow. Throw a smoke bomb after a close range shot. It's interesting. There's your best sniper build bow, I guess. Time to climb back up. I'm not going through the bones. Man at arms. I would hope he has arms. I thought there might be a doorway down there, and there was not a doorway down there. So, oh wait, is it just there? Is it that obvious? Unless this is where I came in and I'm completely turned around. It's a key. Roaring Meg Spring. I found someone.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well.
The bandits didn't fare so well.
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Eldermen passed this way.
Oh, it was just leading me back to the search area. It's like, oh, did you put a marker on the next clue? Which I assume was going to be the third clue. Ow. Well, I guess that's showing you how effective the roll is. Man, my cape looks funny. Texture going weird. Why is it all spotty? It's weird.
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
That way? I'm a little turned around. Yep, there's the blood. It's the right way. And I took my cloak off.
Fresh air.
500 meters that way. And once again, getting that viewpoint would not have helped. Okay, I was wondering, like, should I stay on the path? Is it going to wrap back around the direction I need to head in?
Pain is unbearable. I cannot move.
Sorry, too busy for you right now. You just have to deal with it on your own. Is that the castle? This is another eagle moment, isn't it?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Or raven. Yeah, I gotta make my way all the way in there. Okay.
Best not to draw attention here.
Trying to get my stealth and recon to activate. There we go. Which way is he facing? He's facing this way. I'm perched on top of the flag. Let's go the other way. Turn around. Turn around.
Hey!
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Gosh, dang it.
Don't bring to your face. Ah!
Guess this would be a good time to have something to talk about. Kind of already... Who? What, you can't just because you're an archer? Is that what's going on? So archers have free reign to just spot me immediately? Jeez. Yeah, I've already covered everything I wanted to talk about with the Nintendo Direct. And I don't really want to end up having this be another stream where it's like, oh, I'm going to talk about Nintendo Direct. If you haven't seen it yet, you better not watch. I don't really have much else to even say anyway. Like, I have a couple of thoughts, but it's like, man, incidental. Started listening to a new band lately, or, well, yesterday even. Started listening to more of their songs, because they did a crossover with Baby Metal. And I listened to that, and I was listening to it yesterday, and I was like, how about I give them, how about I try their music, their solo stuff. Aw, man, that's an effective moat. I can't just jump across here. I could totally climb up, but I can't cross the moat. Can't climb the moat. Yeah, it's, Electric Callboy, I believe. That's what they go by. Though I've seen some reference to Eskimo Callboy. I don't know if they had a name change at some point. But it seems like all those songs have been labeled Electric Callboy, so that's what I'm going with. And they are really a perfect fit to do a crossover with Baby Metal, because they are very similar styles. Like, I listened to the crossover and it's like, yeah, this is a pretty Baby Metal song. And now that I've heard some Electric Callboy songs, it is also very much Electric Callboy. Come on. Yeah, they got that, kind of techno-y, kind of pop-ish parts. And then the metal breakdowns. It was kind of like Baby Metal, except I feel like Baby Metal keeps the metal a little more consistently, but I don't mean that as like a bad thing. It's like, oh, they lack consistency. Like, no, that's not what I mean. It's just more. I guess there's like a clear divide between the two styles that they're using. What is that guy doing? Do I need to worry about that guy? I feel like I gotta worry about that guy. And I need to get up there. These spikes are in the way. What about those people? Oh, those are just regular people. Nope, wait. Are they red? I think they're red. Stealth Recon, why are you failing me? It's just a regular door. I think it's locked. They really don't just want me to climb up, do they? That's not how they want this done. Which I respect, because you do need to put a limit on how easily you can just climb to something sometimes. Oh, stop looking at me. You don't see nothing. Come on. You turn around for half a second and you immediately discover me. And you're not even running to me. What are you doing? I feel like I should specify, like, oh, I haven't heard a lot of Electric Callboy songs yet. Does that really need specifying when you just started listening to someone? Like on the one hand, I feel the need to specify that, but on the other hand, I'm like, do I? Okay, where was the key again? Oh, that guy's got it. But I did put a small playlist together today to listen to while I do the dishes, and I listened to it earlier while I did the dishes. There's only like 7 songs so far. And that's including the Baby Metal crossover. So I guess 6 original songs Is that the guy with the key? The banner guy? Yeah, the banner guy. Do I want to kill him over there? Then I have to move all the way. Actually, wait, no, my Raven. I got that move. Got it. Nice. But yeah, it kind of just so happens that, like, the first 3 solo Electric Cowboy songs I listened to were like, man, these are really pumping. So it's like, just right out of the gate, just immediately, just fantastic songs. It's a good sign.
Why can we not enter the keep now? Is it all gold and silver up there?
Pipe down, lad. Keep your nose out of that business. It's not a topic you need knowing about.
What do you see,
Okay, so
Sunan?
still need to go further. Excuse me. Need to get that book. Yeah, I can tell it's a good sign when I have, like, it's only been like 1 day and I already have one of their songs stuck in my head. Sometimes I'll listen to bands and, like, their songs stick with me so little that I can't even remember what song is what, even if I liked the songs. But not in this case. Nope, definitely got them stuck on my head. Had nowhere to hide. Had no chance to hide. Ah, please stop doing that. Man, that was a really bad. Not fake scream, because I do want to scream, but I don't want to be loud. It's a bad, quiet scream. Not how I intended to use my voice there. Lost my direction. There, okay. Oh, look, I can shoot the drawbridge down from up here. I can shoot the drawbridge down from up here. That sound effect. He got shot, waited for a moment, and then was like, whoa! They just fell off the back. Fell backwards over the ledge. Delayed reaction like he's like a bad actor in an action movie.
Well protected.
God's name we are here for. Hun Beor is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can hunt in the wolds of Lindsay and whore in Botolston.
Too right, too right. I've gone done with idle time. Grab some ale and let's skin some animals later.
There's no way this isn't gonna end up in a big fight. Unless... Nice. Thank you, Chandelier. Come on. Come on over. You just gotta check out what that mysterious whistling was. There, now I got the chain assassinate. So get something off of this guy. I looted a loot! Whoa! Nickel, I'm past nickel by now. Oh, and there's the book. Ooh! Upgraded my slow-mo bow move. Each killed enemy increases damage dealt. Well, if ever there were a reason to wish for stamina upgrades. And I got a... What is that? Okay, not gonna tell me. Do I want to be going down?
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Galrina. So firm is your loyalty. None know me as well as you do.
I think she was talking to herself, but the subtitles were pretending like she wasn't.
It is now time for your bath. There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
I guess this is a fine question. How long?
This biscuit has been dry for some time, sister. How long has the Elderman been dead?
Dead is such a drastic word. I like to think of my lord as transformed.
Looks the same as he ever was.
That's not untrue.
Have you need of anything?
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He's owed an inheritance and deserves a chance to become Elderman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something.
Why do they call them that? Effects.
Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
Yeah, no, you should be cleaning him if you're gonna leave his body there.
I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
You mean to tell me they're not your pee buckets? Okay, there's a blast wall, and there's oil. Just save myself some adrenaline here. Pew! Ow. Did I loot them all? Nope, I missed some. We got a flower. Okay, that's not the way I'm supposed to go. Did that respawn? Well, good. In case I missed. Search for proof. See, this is where my modern sensibilities are kicking in. I'm like, just take a picture. She doesn't have a camera. Those haven't been invented yet. It would hardly be proof if I did a drawing instead.
Crest, the house of the ferocious swan. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news.
Hope I can figure out how to put my bow away so this arrow stops being on fire. Missed. Great. Oh no, that's out right into a nice grassy field. Alright, I'm gonna let this go through the fast travel loading while I'm on break. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I still distrust. Oh god. Oh, there's guys. There's guys. Always here, huh? Just walking back and forth through the gate. Just in case I need them to get through. It's not very realistic, but it's good game design. Apparently I still get blended for quite some space. Quite some distance.
Eivor! What news?
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it!
Is now the time to tell him he's been lied to? Is now the time to tell him to be steady? I don't think it's the time for this. Maybe he will regain his composure if I remind him about that.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain. Last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
Why am I suspicious of this guy?
Hunwald was the son of an Elderman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shiremoot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your Shiremoot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
I know what a mood is. They had one of those in Skyrim. You think you'll be safe for now?
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shiremoot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Now don't worry about me.
Hunwald, who else will stand for the Elderman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward.
Of course you
Under
would.
my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priest will spread word of the moot across the Shire, and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Archer went to
I should find that book.
I should follow her.
I want to find that. Not choke on my own spit. I want to find that book. Where you at, book? You know, you wouldn't think, at least if you know who Daft Punk is, you wouldn't think the bells of a church that in normal situations I think is kind of a sign of someone has just died, which in this case kind of, I mean, I guess he's been dead for a while apparently, but the Elderman has just died. But you wouldn't think the sound of death, basically, the sound of a graveyard, would remind me of a Daft Punk song, but it does. But I guess anyone who knows who Daft Punk is probably already knows the song. Aerodynamic. Starts with church bells like that for some reason. Really not even sure why. It's really not a sad song. Don't get off the workbench. Trying to get up here so I can maybe peek through a window and shoot the bars. No. Is there a hole on top of the roof? There we go. Oh, wait, there it is. Nope, wait, it's below. I heard the chime. I was like, oh, there it is. Well, who's got that key? At least I can open the door. Don't have to come in through the roof. Is that on the inside? I think it's on the inside. Well, back up I go. Back through the door I just opened. Okay, well there's oil. Let's blow that open, okay. Whoa, a little high. Close enough. I'm gonna wait for the fire to go out this time. Alright, where you at, Key? Stop running on random stuff, jeez. Upgrade piercing shot. Is it actually good now? Multiply damage for each enemy the arrow passes through. Eh. Oh yeah, I guess I got skill points too. Let me put those on something. The adrenaline for using an alternate shot sounds like the better thing. And apparently I'm gonna get it in 3 points. Nope, I thought I overshot quests. Nope. Okay, I guess I'll do that. That sounds more important. Can I even climb back out this way? I don't think I can. I think that's why the door is here. That's just an easier way in and out. But a way out, period. They're not gonna start chiming the bells again? Thought that was an atmospheric thing, but apparently that was because it was a particular time of the day or something. Or maybe it was because it just came out of that cutscene about the Elderman dying.
Acha, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire, until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
I don't think it was that bad of a lie. Good. 1,000 meters to go. Be a great time to have some thoughts rattling around in my head. Unfortunately, all I have is a gumball and a paperclip. Can't do much with that in your head. I think if I shake my head, I'll hear a set of keys too.
Please, this is a mistake. I've told you.
Well, too bad for Roderick. I'm not stopping to help him. Lindsay Mill. It's probably someone's name. It's probably someone named Lindsay Mills. Often spent time with his father by an old tall tree. You mean that one?
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Here, upon this spot. Ducking and hiding through the rushes. With bow and arrow, chasing rabbits and squirrels. 1,000 arrows I fired and 100 trees I bled. But not a single animal could I catch. All of them fled. Hello? Eivor? Is that you?
Did you lose your sight? It's me.
Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald?
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
Let's have a drink. To the memory of your father.
Here we go, a sailing among the leaves so green.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That
Don't know
is
what that noise just
quite
was.
lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast.
How about the land?
To this great land that bore you. It was here long before your father, and it'll be here long after he's gone. Skull!
Skull! And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end.
I don't think I want to know the rest of that story.
Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
I see you over there, horse. Get over here.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
Sounds reasonable to me. I hear you up there.
Birds, Eivor. Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh. Quiet.
I see you.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Eivor, I am sweating from head to toe. Do not leave me here.
Hush. Stay calm.
Oi! Stay down.
Close.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
Where are they? Are they at him? Do I need to protect him? Is he still behind his horse?
Feel my breath on your neck.
No, you're like a mile away. Feel my breath on your neck, he says, with a freaking bow in his hands. The most ranged weapon he could possibly have. In this era, anyway. I'm just gonna explode it, just for fun. Oh yeah, I haven't checked my runes in a while. Oh, there he is. I should probably manage my runes. I also have not been to a shop in a long time.
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Just running over all the birds on my horse. Grimsby. I think I might have heard that. Sorry, Fence. I think I might have heard that name before.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
I feel like I might have heard of Grimsby before. Actually, I feel like I've heard someone named Grimsby.
Hunwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
What if I let the other guy lead? I mean, I'm feeling like having this guy be leader anyway, so
Whatever strength
yeah.
you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love.
Bumbling
Be well,
bones.
Eivor, and thank you.
That's me. I am bumbling bones.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Oh, I guess now I gotta go do the other quest. Oh, I guess now I gotta spend skill points. Okay, well, since it opened in a quest log, I'm gonna put that one on. Hit runes, yes, thank you. That was, yeah, Wolf Warrior. 2 more level ups and I'll have it. And I'll have to figure out another thing I want to start working towards. Woo! Probably go with, like, Sprint Bash. I don't know, could be useful. Right. Map. Fast travel. I mean, this would have been closer, but this is also pretty close. Excuse me. I accidentally flicked the stick on the controller. Did not mean to do that. Let's put the camera back behind her. That's how it's supposed to look. Is that a well I can break open? Is there stuff down there? Sorry, didn't mean to wake you. I'm just jumping down a well. There's a little bit. It's a pretty dry well. Don't know what you would do when that happens. I guess just make another well. I've never had to rely on a water well, so I don't know what they're like. I know in Stardew Valley you can use them to refill your watering can, so you can place them around your farm strategically for easier watering. Pardon the noise of me scooching on my chair. Where's where you going? Objectives the other way. The other split on the path. Wait, but that's him right on the hill. Where are you going? It's right there. You should have went for this path. Why go around?
Hey, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved Elderman.
I thought he meant the web.
Before his untimely passing.
Not the bow.
He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
Behold! A gigantic cobweb! Isn't it neat?
If this belonged to the Elderman, Shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now,
I
take
still
it
got
up
time to
on
learn
Heather.
how to use it.
I've a
I'm going to be a
rousing
better
hunt
hunter.
plan for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see.
But I don't want it. It's a light bow.
Bear has been badgering my estate for weeks.
Hang on, let me look at what its stats are. Let me see if it's at least a good light bow. Increase stun when hitting weak spots. Not bad. Where's my... Which one of these was I upgrading? Viper, I think? Yeah, it had to have been Viper. I mean, I really don't use... Really don't use... I don't like popping into a menu to switch my bow based on the situation. So probably not gonna use it.
Future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them.
Why did
And
we
I
go
don't
off the
care
path just to
what
go back on
stuffy
it?
Fools like Hereford and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrible.
Are we hunting Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
He's had his sword out the whole time.
My old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other as one Dane to another.
I mean, I don't want to not say well met, but I do want to specify, because maybe I am making a mistake, but I could have sworn that Eivor would say that she's not a Dane. That she's from Norway, which makes her Norse, right? Isn't that how it is? I'll just say well met, whatever.
Good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
Elfgar's clearly up to something. He's clearly trying to curry favor.
If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
I don't like that he's not being straightforward. He's trying to coerce me. That's the other end of the cave. The other end of the cave.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that.
Oh man, he ate a horse. I know there's that saying that you're so hungry you can eat a horse, but I don't people shouldn't be. No one should be eating horses. I don't care if it's a bear.
Wolves everywhere, and not a bear in sight.
Algar, Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Wonder if this is part of his ploy, or if this is just happenstance.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until...
This area is off limits.
Oh, is that not an exploding cart?
Food's not good if there's nowhere to eat it. The house is burned, Eivor.
Not sure what it was trying to get me to point at with that. Okay. Got up just to die. Just like they do in Injustice. Nope. Can't get his stuff on. Get over here. Okay, apparently threw him into someone. They died. But he did too. What are you doing? Okay, wait, that makes me think of something. That reminds me of a skill. And maybe I've been misinterpreting what it does this whole time. On an unaware enemy... See, I think it means you do it to initiate combat, but I'm wondering if you can be in combat, and as long as the enemy is not paying attention to you, you can do it. So maybe I'll get that next. I swear I say that every time I need to think about what skill to get next. It's like, oh, maybe I'll get that next.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed.
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven!
The bear is returned!
Hey guys, what's going on? I heard there was a fire.
will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Got your bear. See, that is a well-placed viewpoint. Very useful for going back to town and continuing story objectives. It's almost like being able to fast travel back to town is great or something. Convenient. Wow, that is a very late to the party tip. I've already built the Hidden Ones Bureau. It's been built. I've been using its services. Speak.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shiremoot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shiremoot for myself. I will follow. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
Well, I think he might. Let's see what people have to say.
Good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drengr. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Well, that's one of the voting guys. That's one of the guys we're voting for, so I'm not gonna talk to him.
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
Not really sure why she says that.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Okay, as the other ones left as the candidates. I don't know why she said that about Ceolwulf. Like, is that really out of character for him? Well, I assume. Am I interacting? Am I interacting with the table or the bowl?
3 possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All 3 have strengths and weaknesses.
I mean, since the last time I had to pick whether or not someone became leader, didn't really have, as far as I could tell, it didn't have a significant change, a significant consequence. I'm starting to think that maybe these big decisions don't mean that much, not as much as they did in Grantbridge, where there was a de facto bad ending. Maybe de facto is the wrong word, but there was for sure a bad ending to that quest line. And here, I don't really know that there is a way that one of these options would be the bad ending. So I'm just gonna go with what I think is the best option. And Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
And if need be, you know, he may not have those qualities, but the other 2 do. So if need be, he can call upon them. A leader doesn't have to have all the best qualities. They just need to be a good leader. And someone who is willing to ask for the help of people who have the qualities that they lack.
Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman.
Is that just how you hold that, or was her hand not properly animated?
This Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results.
I
Our
knew
good
it.
and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace.
He didn't get to win, so he's throwing a fit. Wait, was that Evren?
Nobles of Lincolnshire,
Did he just kill the other guy?
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Well, I found the crozier, whatever word that is. Poof. Well, it does feel nice to... Oh, well, I ran out of stamina. It does feel kind of nice to have my suspicions justified about the priest. I was for a moment worrying that whoever you pick is gonna die, and that's supposed to be the... Like, haha, gotcha! Don't you remember the part where we said that, like, oh, well, whoever you pick, their life will be in danger? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? Well, look, I saw his name in the subtitles. Hunwald is still alive. Is this Ephraim? Well, it does kind of go against what I was saying about, like, oh, he'll have the other two to help him. Other one now, I guess. Oh, was that not a... Okay. It was not an enemy.
What's his end game? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Elderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Elderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
You think the bishops retreated to that castle where the other guy was? The Elderman, the original guy? Where his body was? Because it seemed like a pretty big fort. I'm surprised that they weren't going to have me storm it.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
And all I'm thinking about is, how does her hat stay up like that? Alright, where are we going? Across the bridge. Sword showered in ancient what? Ancaster? Anacastra? Ouch. Oop, pardon me. I wonder what would have happened if I did pick the bishop. Probably the same deal, and then it'd just be like, oh, well, he's not gonna be Elderman then. Like, I don't want to say my choice wouldn't have mattered, but it is one of those things where it's clear that your choice would not have stopped the quest from continuing, and this is a continuation of the quest. So I think in that regard, it wouldn't have mattered. You still would have been ambushed. But at least in terms of dialogue and remembering the decisions you've made in other areas, I think it will matter eventually. You know, that happened when I came here before, getting the viewpoint. I wonder if that's supposed to happen. I can't tell if this just a horse running through here breaking things, or if someone threw a smoke bomb and I'm supposed to go try to catch them.
Bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
And the hypocrisy, because he said his lord commands him to greet people with kindness and love.
Following the massacre, I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name
Agreed.
of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not
Agreed.
a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's Here's the camp, do you see? The Fyrd will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There is hard fighting ahead.
Let's make a noise in the pond there.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Yeah, let's go.
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Wasn't I just helping a guy with a ladder? And now it's telling me I was meditating the whole time? Yep, definitely a different fort.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along. Let's hit them hard!
Not sure we're moving straight towards it. Okay.
Take cover!
Yeah, that is the depressing thing about, I guess, kind of life in general. So sometimes there are religious figures that are just completely hypocritical. They forget the messages they're supposed to be teaching. Am I losing adrenaline for that? Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Okay, that was a little weak one. The next blockade, okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna hop over the fence here. Palisade. I just know that is a car. That is a kind of car. I guess I need the battering ram. That works. Couldn't break the gate, but I broke the fence. Oh, there we go. True links to the lower drawbridge. Well, good to see there's no bad blood between the other two. Between Hunwald and Alfgar. Ow. Well, I can't do that too anymore. I can't. I took off my slam people in the walls ability. Ow. Stand there watching me choke your friend. Archers are the best, aren't they? Just love archers. And the show Archer. If you didn't know, that's a joke. I don't really like the show Archer. Even though my TV keeps trying to get me to watch new episodes. Like, it'll literally be like, oh, there's an episode of Archer on now. You want to switch to the channel?
No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
And I have no idea how to turn that feature off, if I even can. And I have no idea why Archer is the only show it does it with. It's so weird. So he's in there. Well, I gotta assassinate him, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna find my way in. Climb into the window. Probably have to break a window. Or, nope. Can I sense a door? Okay, there's plenty of blocked doors. Ow. Stopping because I saw this window. No, they covered it. I thought the window text didn't happen yet. Yeah, it's barred. I can't smash through it like I can certain other doors. There we go. What was that saying? When God closes a door, he lets you break through a window. Get him with the chandelier. No. What was that on here? Well, interesting to see that that counts as entering stealth. Activated. Stealth recon. Go away. Trying to see if I can get this ability to work, but I can't do anything about that if they won't go away and confirm my suspicions that maybe I just need them to believe I'm dead long enough. Oh, check out my body again. I don't think I can assassinate from this stance. No, the attack button does not do anything. Can you go somewhere else? The guys that were over here, where'd they go? Just did not care that I was here, did he? No concern. Now, what was that about a key?
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Fecit Dominus Noster Sapiens Nucus, vide collecta supra in terra teres, et locustus est ad eum et praesipit reg.
I take it I'm not gonna get to figure out where that key was or where it goes. Down here, maybe? Hello, secret treasures? Oh, there's the key. Standing right on top of it. Pestle. Apparently here's possibly a way I could have gotten in. Yeah, I could have broken the door. Doesn't really solve what the key went to, though.
Is he... Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Notched a few scars in your baby fat today.
Yes, but they will heal. And stronger than before.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
See, he said Norse, not Dane. I knew there was a difference.
I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Off we go. Why did I change tabs? I pressed the open the map button. It's funny how close this is for how much later I feel like it made me wait. Because I don't think that was there right away. I'm pretty sure it made me wait before I could start getting that as an alliance. Like you would think that the start would just be all the regions neighboring you, and then it would go out from there, but Lincolnshire was not an immediate option. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing?
Hey, Eivor! Hey, þú, Eivor!
Oh, the dog's following me now. Loud footsteps, just like the wolf. Why are your footsteps so loud? Ah!
Eivor. Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Elderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Elderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, so now we've got Jorvik. I think that was an option before. Essex. And Sussex. I don't know why I was trying to read it on the map where the river kind of makes the H look like an L and another T. There's literally a thing in the corner to make it easier to read and also provide more information. Should be reading that. Well, Essex is small. Let's go with Essex. Should be quick to do,
We
right?
received a summons from the Elderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Elderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
I will leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable, but go with caution.
Alright, that's it for tonight. Looks like I have another letter, maybe. I think that's what that icon means. But, yeah, that's it. See you next time. See you Monday. I think last time I said see you Wednesday, and it was Wednesday, so that wasn't right. Monday. That is correct, because today is Friday. See you Monday. Bye.